Take 4. This computer gets on my nerves, but it's the only one I have, so I make do with what I have. So let's get into it. Like I said in my last video, I wore the shirt for a reason. I wanted to quote Tupac today. So I'm gonna do that. Last Thursday or Friday would have been his 51st birthday. He died a couple of days after mine. Fourth or fifth birthday? I think it was fourth. Anyway, yeah. Like I said, so growing up, I listened to Tupac every weekend when my mom would drop me and my sister off at my grandparents so she could go to work. And we would listen to it again when she would pick us up from work. I mean, after work, from my grandparents' apartment. So, yeah, one of the first songs that hooked me to Tupac was the song Changes, especially the first verse when he says, wake up in the morning and ask myself, is life worth living or should I blast myself? Those words made me think, why is it that the first thing you think that is if he should kill himself right after he wakes up? When I grew up and found out more about him, I understood why. Yeah, the tough life for someone who only lived 25 years, I believe. So, yeah, that's why. I understand now, but I didn't understand as a child, but yeah. Anyway, the verse continues. I'm tired, and even the words I'm back. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch, so he can steal money for food, because that's the only way he could eat. As a kid, or he's talking about people who think like this. The poor kids in the ghetto, or just out there in the world. And then he says, cops kill them rather kill a bullet trigger, kill a brother hero. Selling drugs to the kids of the hero. Kids one that's on the welfare. First kill him good, and then son of brothers kill him good. Step back, kill him, watch kill each other. It's time to fight back, that's what he always did. Said 2 shots in the in the dark now, he was dead. I got love for my brother. But we can never go nowhere unless we share with each other. We gotta start making changes. Learn that between the other brother instead of 2 distance changes. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I'd love to go back to when we played as kids. But things change, and that's the way it is. And yeah, that first verse always stuck with me. Throughout my life, during hard times or good times, I've always quoted Tupac. Another example was, it'll be in 9 years in November, I was in the hospital with walking pneumonia. And I was on IVs, drugs. They had put chest tubes in me and put me on a respirator. And this was before I got put on the respirator. A nurse came in. I was on oxygen, and I said, I asked her, am I gonna die? And she said, probably not, but you never know. So I quoted Tupac's Trouble Zone 96, and I said, God, take me in heaven and understand I wasn't you. Did the best I could. Raised in insanity. Or send me to hell, because I ain't begging for my life. Ain't nothing worse than this cursed up, hopeless life. And the nurse looked at me like I was weird, and I said, have you never listened to Tupac? And she said, no, I'm more into classical music. And I thought, oh, of course you are. Just my luck. Just my luck. California is full of people that listen and grew up on Tupac and not stuck with an orderly who listens to classical music. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but when you're trying to quote a great lyricist like Tupac and it gets lost on someone, it's kind of annoying. But yeah, Tupac wasn't just a great rapper, he was also a great actor. Funny enough, the first movie I saw of Tupac is my least favorite Tupac movie, and that Poetic Justice, the movie he did with Janet Jackson. As I got older, I saw Above the Rim, and then of course, Juice with him, Omar Epps, and I forget the actor who played Raheem, but you can look it up if you really care to. But Pac played who he was when he died. Actually, I'm not going to say that because I don't know what he was like. I only know what he was portrayed as, and that's the crazy guy who didn't care if he lived or died. So, like in the movie Choose. But hey, it is what it is. I, Tupac said in an interview, I got a big heart, but I also got a big mouth. Sound familiar? Is there anyone? Anyone at all? I like to think I have that same problem. So, yeah. But that's just my opinion. If you think different, that's on you. So, I was raised on music by Tupac. I grew up watching Tupac movies, especially Juice on repeat over and over and over. Again, I can recite that movie word for word, especially most of his lines and Omar Epps. If you know, you know. You know what? When you called me crazy last time, I kind of tripped out, huh? But then I realized I am crazy. Again, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to recite the whole movie quote. That's just the beginning of it, so, yeah. I will re-quote the end of it. So when I say you ain't shit, that's when you ain't gonna be shit. Understand? Partner? And now people say he ruined that line when he said partner, but because he said partner is a West Coast word, but to me, I don't really care. To me, it was like he was speaking from the heart. So, yeah. So yeah, shout out to the late great Tupac Shakur. The only outlaw left is, I think he is, who's the only outlaw left? What is his name? He's done interviews on Vlad TV and on Art of Dialogue. Napoleon, that's right. I think he's one of the two only outlaws left. So shout out to Napoleon and the rest of the outlaws who are no longer with us. And with that being said, if you like this, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new to the page, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you're feeling generous and want to donate to the page, you can do that via Cash App at Seattle. Until the next one, I'm out. Deuces. Have a good evening. Peace.